afternoon. I'm your candidate for the Michigan State Rep 28th District. My name is Paul Clark. I'm just going to speak from the heart, let you know a little bit about me and what I like to do. I was raised over on Page and Marmor Street where my parents still reside. I'm a 1981 graduate of Lincoln High School, where I was also a vocational instructor for a number of years, as well as did some grant writing and developed and coordinated a summer youth senior citizen program over there. Married to my wife Lisa, 18 years, who is also a veteran school teacher from Van Dyke Schools, and she's currently proud to say she was Teacher of the Year this year. Two children who attend Centerline Public Schools, where we are supporters and volunteers there. I've been a member of the Planning Commission for 10 plus years. I'm currently the chairman, and I'm proud to say was just reappointed by Mayor Fouts, and our city council supported that. I've also been on the board of directors of the CDC, Community Development Corporation, as well as Paint the Town organizer and supporter and worker, neighborhood watch captain as well. So I've always been involved in our community. I'm concerned about our increased fuel prices, home heating fuels, electric prices, grocery prices. I'm concerned about getting manufacturing jobs back to Michigan, where we already have an experienced workforce that could be utilized. I'd like to promote our natural resources. I would also like to protect those natural resources as we bring companies and business back to Michigan so we can flourish and move forward like the state used to be. And if elected to represent you, I don't just want to tell you what I'm going to do for you. I want you to contact me, come to me, and tell me what I can do for you. And I appreciate your support, and thank you very much.
Hello everyone, I'm Terry Wisniewski and I'm running for State Representative in District 28. Since I only have 2 minutes, let's get to the issues that is on everyone's mind: jobs in the economy and the high cost of energy and fuels. Let's start with the high cost of energy and fuels. I am the only candidate with over 15 years experience in alternative fuels and energy. The problem with Michigan and the federal government is they tend to spend huge amounts of money into technologies that are 10 to 30 years away. We should invest in proven processes that are in use around the world today, such as gas to liquid, where we could use methane gas from landfills and wastewater treatment plants to create synthetic fuels for our cars and trucks. We have in Michigan the resources to produce over 300 million gallons of synthetic fuel a year. It could be achieved in months instead of years. This will lower our cost at the pump. Secondly, is the high cost of heating one's home. Right now, being summer, we tend to only notice the price of gasoline, but the commodity pricing of natural gas is also rising, which will mean higher heating costs come winter. Most homes built before 1962 have absolutely no insulation in the walls and minimal in their ceilings. I will propose in Lansing that we provide counties in the state with inexpensive thermal imaging of neighborhoods so that you will know where you stand as far as heating loss. And at the very least, provide interest-free loans to homeowners so that they can insulate their homes. This will provide comfort and a lower heating bill, as much as 50% lower in some cases. Jobs in the economy. We need to remove the barriers that prevent jobs from staying or moving to Michigan. Everyone talks about jobs going overseas, but the reality is most jobs have just left the state. We need to fix this by creating tax-free zones and other innovative ideas so that we can bring jobs to the hardest hit areas of our community. If elected, I will work hard to bring jobs back to District 28. Thank you. I'm Terry L. Wisniewski, candidate for State Representative, District 28.
Hello, my name is Marlon Brown, and I'm a Democratic candidate for State Representative in District 28. I am running because we truly need a new direction in our state government, and I will be a strong and positive voice for our community. I grew up in Southwest Warren, attended Fitzgerald Public Schools, and now it is my desire to give back to the community that has given me so much. Not only do I love this community, but I also have the education, the background, and the experience that will allow me to be an effective state representative. I've studied politics and government at both American University and the University of Delaware. I've also served as a congressional intern for U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow and for Congressman John Conyers. I've worked for the mayor of Baltimore, and I've spent 2 years as a legislative aide in the Delaware State Senate. I've studied issues that are important to our community. I've worked at various levels of government, and I have the legislative experience to get things done. Now, we all realize that our state and our city are facing very serious times. One of the things that I want to do as state representative is introduce ideas that will move us forward. First of all, we need to revitalize our economy and bring jobs back to the state of Michigan. I propose a regional approach to economic development and diversifying our industry base, which would allow us to do exactly that. Secondly, I want to move Michigan forward by promoting alternative energy. This would allow us to reduce gas prices and to do our part in protecting the environment. Finally, in order to revitalize our economy, we must invest in this state. I will work toward reducing the cost of health care, increasing educational opportunities for all of our residents, fixing the potholes in our roads, and finally, restoring trust and confidence in your state government. As your next state representative, I will bring new energy to Lansing. I will be a strong voice for the people of Warren and Centerline. And finally, I will work toward a new direction in the state of Michigan. Again, my name is Marlon Brown, and I'm asking for your vote on August 5th.
Hello, my name is Lesia Liss, and I'd like to serve as your next state representative for Warren and Centerline. I'm running because we need affordable health care for all of our residents. We need the state to provide access to good-paying jobs, to explore new opportunities, such as alternative energy, and also to provide incentives so that jobs and people stay in Michigan. We need to fight criminals who prey on the residents of our community. Education is the key to the future of our economy. We need to make schools and training for skilled trades available not only to young people, but also to adults who are returning to complete their education or change their career in order to find jobs in our changing economy. I'm married to Mark. We live next door to the home in which I grew up in. I've lived in our community for most of my life, and I will continue to do so because I believe in our future. I'm an emergency room nurse, and I have been for the last 13 years, have been in healthcare for 22 years. Experienced on working for the rights and the needs of my patients, as your state representative, I will work hard on the rights and needs of our community. On Tuesday, August 5th, please take the time to vote at the polls or by absentee ballot. I'm Lesia Liss, candidate for state representative for Warren and Centerline.